IFR chat briefing, Laboratories BOR DME approach for runway 26, flyby 26-005. Well, here we have the chart flyby 26006 approach, BOR DME approach runway 26. And as you can see, we may kind of have for this approach 4 different initial approach fixes. This will be the first one, called a stone, which is a fix based on the radial 039 DME 14. Then we have here the intermediate fix, which is distance 12 from the BOR on radial 088. And here we have a Pacus, which is DME 14, radial 119 from the Echo Oscar Sierra BOR. And then here we have the DME 7 from the radial 088 as well from the Echo Oscar Sierra BOR, which would be as well our initial approach fix. Well, in those 2 samples, we need to perform an RDME after passing these fixes towards the intermediate flicks, and then we're gonna make a striking approach for runway 26 from Pacus and from Stone. It can be directly to the intermediate fix. We just can complete the striking approach as well. And the most used example that we practice normally in hotels is making a point-to-point exercise towards the DME 7 from the radial 088 from the BOR. That gives us a bit more opportunity to practice many other maneuvers on this BOR chart. So as we practiced in previous charts, depends of how do we achieve this initial approach fix. We can make a different starting approach procedures. So if we come in like this towards DME 7, we just need to make a right turn towards heading 088 till DME 12, and then we can drop to the approach. If we can, like here on a T-drop sector, we could make a T-drop entry in case we're not ready yet, and then just continue towards the DME 12 on a heading 088. Remember, if we come in like this and we are ready, we just need to complete 1 minute chip drop and then right heading 088 to DME 12 if we are ready, and we can later drop to the approach. And if we come in on this sector, we need to complete a parallel entry plus 1 lap on the holding and then drop to the approach. So let's imagine that whatever the case is, as we normally do practice, we come in on this heading radial 039 we are, and we are going towards the station. So let's go with chart briefing. We have Roteros charts 12 April 2017 13-2 flyby 26006 approach BOR DME runway 26. It's based on the main nav 8 BOR Echo Oscar Sierra 112.0. Final approach cost 268. Minimums at DME 7, which is our final approach fix, 4,800 feet. Our minimums for the approach 2,950. Airport elevation and airport runway are 2,600 feet. We come in from somewhere else here, so more or less our MCA based on Echo Oscar Sierra will be 4,500 feet, and our minimum holding that we have is 6,500 feet. So we are, let's suppose, proceeding on 6,500 feet. So we come in towards DME 7, and we're going to perform the parallel entry. Obviously, we're going to complete 1 lap on the holding, and then we pass DME 7. We're going to make a right turn towards 088 heading until DME 12, maintaining 6,500 feet. As I used to remember to my students, remember to have on your OBS, on your HSI, the radial at least alive. That will help you when you're making the right turns towards the final approach fix to be a bit more easy to intercept that final approach fix. So when we are on the DME 12, we're not making right turn, and when I intersect on DME 12, the final approach course 268. We want to descend from 6,500 feet towards DME 7. We have more or less 5 miles to descend. So let's suppose the trip will take us 3 minutes, and we need to descend about 1,700 feet approximately. So let's suppose 550 feet per minute rate of descent. And then from DME 7 towards DME 4, we have 3 miles 2 minutes to descend approximately 900 feet. So 450 feet per minute rate of descent. The minimums are on the same place that where the BOR is, so we have 4 miles again to descend 1,000 feet more or less. So they will take approximately more or less about 500 feet per minute rate of descent again. We're gonna complete the before descent checklist somewhere else when we are on the inbound left to the holding. Approach checklist will be done before reaching on this 088 heading DME 12, and when we are already established before DME 7, more or less DME 8, we're gonna go for the do and read final checklist. As we said, our minimum's 2,900 feet, 9,950. If we don't have the runway in sight, our procedure will be straight ahead towards 3,500 feet, and then making a right turn towards DME 7, and probably we'll join a hold, and we will be cleared by the ATC to complete next approach. Remember, after passing the final approach fix, the first 2 or 3 steps from the go around, straight ahead 350, right down towards DME 7.